Honda has never been the type to chase headlines with wild concepts or over-the-top promises. Instead, the automaker built its reputation the slow, mechanical way: tight tolerances, engines that love to rev, transmissions that click into gear like a precision tool, and reliability that borders on boring. You buy a Honda because it just works. The upcoming season feels like a shift in tempo, not a complete personality change or some desperate swing for attention. It's more like the company finally opening the throttle after cruising in the right lane for a long time. Here are the 6 2027 Honda models already drawing attention from fans and from the competition. And for good reason. Let's dive in. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Number 1. 2027 Odyssey Hybrid. Let's kick this off with the minivan. This segment isn't the hottest one right now, but no one expects that from family haulers. People want sliding doors that don't jam in winter, seats that survive juice boxes and soccer cleats, and a powertrain that just keeps humming past 200,000 miles. That's what Odyssey has been doing for years. But there's been one obvious weak spot: gas mileage. If you wanted the most efficient rig, you had to walk straight past the Honda showroom and grab a Toyota Sienna with a hybrid powertrain. That changes for 2027. The Odyssey finally gets Honda's eHEV hybrid system, pairing a 2-liter engine with electric motors for around 190 horsepower. Smooth, almost EV-like takeoffs and city driving matter here, as well as fewer fuel stops. Early expectations point to fuel economy around 35 miles per gallon, which is a huge boost over the current configuration. The 2027 Odyssey Hybrid is just the first model to draw attention to Honda's upcoming lineup, and it will only get better from here. Number 2. 2027 Element Comeback. If you ask Honda fans which discontinued model they want back the most, the Element almost always comes up first. Not the flashiest vehicle ever built, not the fastest either, but easily one of the most loved. And that comes down to 3 things it absolutely nailed: reliability, durability, and practicality. The Element was the kind of vehicle you didn't worry about. You used it. The interior was basically designed to take abuse, and the boxy shape made it insanely easy to load. Underneath, the classic Honda engineering that just refused to quit. It finally looks like the company realized the Element has to come back. Honda didn't say it loud yet, but they filed a trademark tied to a camper concept. When you look closer, you can spot the Element-like vehicle carrying that camper. Accident? Probably not. It looks like Honda quietly testing the waters, gauging reaction, and reminding people how much love there still is for this nameplate. Number 3. 2027 CR-V Hybrid Update. As much love as the Element gets, the CR-V is the one that actually pays the bills. It's Honda's best seller, sitting right in the most competitive slice of the market: compact crossovers, where every automaker is fighting for the same driveway. The CR-V absolutely delivers where modern buyers care most: fuel efficiency. The current hybrid setup returns more than 40 miles per gallon. Honda mid-cycle strategy returns for 2027. Small, precise improvements instead of big and risky swings. The exterior should get light styling tweaks, while the cabin will probably see tech upgrades and refinement touches. The more important changes will happen under the hood. Engineers are about to fine-tune the hybrid system, squeezing out better efficiency and smoother transitions between electric and gas operation. Nothing flashy, just the kind of polish Honda is known for. Number 4. 2027 Accord Mid-Cycle Refresh. If you look at pure sales charts, the CR-V usually sits on top. If you listen to enthusiasts, the Element comeback tends to dominate the conversation. But when it comes to the single Honda model people are most curious about for 2027, it's the Accord. The car has been around for more than 50 years, surviving every industry shift you can think of. The rise of SUVs, the collapse of sedans, the push toward electrification, through all of it, the Accord never disappeared. It adapted and stayed relevant. And it kept proving that a well-engineered sedan still has a place in a market obsessed with crossovers. The 2027 model is expected to bring a mid-cycle update, and fans have been watching closely for any hint of what Honda has planned. Every spy shot, every rumor, every insider whisper, it all gets attention. From what we can hear, the focus is on the hybrid power, although Accord's current setup already delivers smooth performance with impressive fuel economy. But what really has people talking is the possibility of something enthusiasts have missed for years: the return of a V6 under the hood. The big question is what form it would take. Some expect a naturally aspirated setup for smooth, linear power. Others believe a modern turbocharged V6 could show up, which would mean the debut of the Accord Type R. Number 5. 2027 Pilot Update and Hybrid. The current model is still fresh, but by the next season it'll be right on schedule for a mid-cycle update. It will be just the usual polish, subtle cosmetic changes, plus interior tech upgrades. Nothing huge, nothing that makes you do a double take in traffic. But to stay relevant in the three-row SUV world, the 2027 Pilot needs electrification. This segment hasn't fully gone hybrid yet, but you can see where it's heading. Buyers want big family haulers to be more efficient, especially as fuel prices keep bouncing around. The 2027 Pilot will deploy a hybrid system similar in concept to the one coming to the Odyssey, but scaled up for a heavier and more capable SUV. Think larger battery capacity and combined output, likely landing somewhere near the 300 horsepower range. While the 2027 update might look modest on the surface, the electrified powertrain could end up being one of the most important changes the Pilot has seen in years. Number 6. Next Gen 2027 Ridgeline. The current design has been hanging around for a long time. It's overdue for a complete overhaul, and that's exactly what's coming for the 2027 Ridgeline. This isn't shaping up to be a simple refresh, but a full redesign from the ground up, with styling heavily inspired by the newest Passport SUV. That means a much more upright, squared-off look, sharper body lines, and a tougher visual presence overall. Boxy designs are back in demand, and that rugged shape fits a pickup even better than it does an SUV. For the 2027 Ridgeline, that shift could be huge. One of the biggest criticisms over the years has been that it didn't look truck enough for some buyers. But styling alone isn't the whole story. The next-gen pickup also needs to respond to a changing market. When it first arrived, its unibody construction made it unique. Today, it's no longer alone. Newer unibody trucks have entered the segment, and many of them deliver stronger fuel economy numbers. Honda knows it can't ignore that trend. That's why a hybrid powertrain is widely expected to join the lineup. Put it all together, and the next-gen 2027 Ridgeline suddenly becomes one of the most important Honda launches on the horizon. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.